Hello everyone, and welcome back to some Virtue's Last Reward, though if you've been in the live stream, then you know that it's not exactly been the easiest thing in getting this working, since Instagib has not worked tonight at all, really very poorly, with both Rect and Save the Date. We are trying out in Hitbox again for Virtue's Last Reward. We tried Hitbox for a couple weeks in the past, however we decided not to use it anymore because it was too unreliable and too many people were just not being able to watch it. Hitbox since then has added, I know, at least one new server, so maybe performance is going to be better than it was. Hopefully reliability will be better, so at the very least for the rest of tonight I think we are going to use Hitbox. And yes, if you're in the Hitbox vote, Hitbox chat, you can't vote. You do need to be in the Mibit chat in order to vote. And now that that's done and that's out of the way, let's continue on with Virtue's Last Reward. Now, we were in a puzzle room when we stopped last time. Right, that memo, that was where we were writing down the times. Yeah, board game time. We did have, let's pull that up. Okay, there it is. Instructions, illustration of a dice game. So, we have start, we have letters, we have minutes, we have hours, but we were not sure what it was we were doing with this. Now we have to remember what we were doing last week and try to figure out what it is we need to solve this. So there are the times. We have 7:15, we have 6:20, we have 00:15, and the original time of Pod 3, 11:1. We wrote down all of those. Yes, frozen Quark. We do know that Quark is in the cryopod, and we had a discussion on whether or not we should freeze him. We decided against it. For some reason, I don't know why, seemed like a good idea. Yes, because it works on plants. Alright, so, yeah, we did not freeze him, that's correct. So I'm just looking around trying to remember where the thing we actually had to pay attention to was. I think my mind is completely blanking about this. Alright, a password hint. We had to enter a password somewhere. The tablet, yes. Thank you, Clover. There was a tablet, and it has a login screen. I definitely feel that there is a connection. Okay, so Clover just reminded us of what it is that we're doing. There's a tablet, there's a 4-character password, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. They have to get these letters. Okay. We need to figure out the password. Arturiax is saying we have all the hints. All of them that we need to figure this out. We have 1, 2, 3, and that clock, which was labeled number 4, is 4:05. So, number 1, 7:15. Minutes go clockwise, hours goes counterclockwise. So let's see. Yes, meanwhile, Quark is getting metaphysical in the cryopod. So, minutes have to be done first. Okay, so that's why M is first. Okay, so if we're going clockwise, does that mean, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm counting up to S. That's where I'm counting. And then, if we're doing hours in the other way, so that would be 7, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I get to P. No real way of illustrating that, but I can write it down right here. I got P. I don't know if this is correct, how we're supposed to be doing it, but let's try it and see if it works. 6:20, we're starting from T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I get to L. And then 6 the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get to A. People are saying it's a word, and no one's saying that I'm just doing it wrong, so that's encouraging. No one is saying that I am dumb, stop doing it that way. Okay, next is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is it pass? Is that the password? Let's see what number 4 is. 405. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. That's N. And then 1, 2, passed. It's passed. Someone mentioned to write down the original time in the third capsule. Let's just try that out just to see what it is. It was 11-1, so 1, and then the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would be G, which would be pegged, and that doesn't say anything. So I'm guessing that doesn't really matter. So we have passed. Let's get this tablet back. And there we go. One piece for the second password. Okay, there it is. So it has to do with the hidden file password, okay. Should it be 111 in that case, or is 11-1 not? Yeah, is 11-1 not it? I guess we could try it. Let's see. What happens if I enter it again? It says I completed it again. People saying 11-1 and 111 are not anything. Okay, so they did mention that we needed something else to solve it the second time. Okay, so it's irrelevant? Okay. Most people now saying that it doesn't matter. Game audio seems kind of loud. Okay, I can just cut that in half. Let's head to that safe. Some people having trouble with Hitbox, as we do know that it is not perfect and that there is problems to be had with it. There must be some optimal solution, but we have not found it yet. At least I'm talking about streaming services. We'll have to try to continue to work out what we need to do with this. So this is the normal password, what we need to get out of the room. So what do we find this time? Stream on Instagib, Hitbox, and Twitch at the same time. It's an idea to try. I don't know if streaming 3 ways at once would have much success. I suppose it's a possibility. Oh hey, an injection gun. We do need that. For reasons. Oh, I'm sure we could use it as a weapon, Sigma. OBS does not support multi-streaming yet, but there are ways around that. Maybe in her training when she went to work for the government. I guess, Clover? Why do you want to hang on to it? Quark found it in this room on the other playthrough. That must be the case. Yeah, she doesn't seem like a bad... Why are you so suspicious of Clover, chat? She doesn't seem like a bad person. That seems like a fair trade, Clover. Flat stuff, also known as paper. Right, map to the next area as usual. And the key cards to the next area, as we always get. Yeah, should we take him out of there? He's, seems to be doing alright in there. I don't know. I mean, I can imagine Tenmyoji would be angry if we just left him in there, probably. Yep, additional rules, as again, we always get. Yes, Sigma. No reason at all. Okay, we got key found in safe, which of course is the way out of the door. Alright, so chat, we've obtained the key, we can leave, but we did not get the gold password. Do we have everything we need right now to obtain that gold file? Entering the same password that we did the first time did not actually do anything differently. We have what we need. You have to use the board game differently? Should we go counterclockwise with minutes and should we go clockwise with hours? It mentioned we only need to use one piece. Because I was thinking going in reverse, I'm still not sure what one piece is referring to. Use those numbers, but don't start at start every time. Start where you left off. Is that really what it is? The acronym is on the board. Oh, so is that the clue? Since we started from the start each time with 4 pieces, at the start, because it was 4 pieces, if we do one piece, it means that we do not restart ever. SGF on the board. Yes, I'm looking at the board. I'm looking at it. Am I Japanese? No, I am not a resident of glorious Nippon. Okay, but let's just let's just try what you had mentioned, not restarting from the beginning each time. So, I mean, then that means that we would have started from P for past. Then we would go on to 620, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 20 the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, which takes us to A. Then if we're on 3, it means go 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which puts us to S, and then we have 405, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we end up with P. Do we just put P in? That's the thing that I'm not sure about. It's one piece, but PASP. It can't be PASP, right? This can't be right. The second letter was O? POSP? Yeah, I couldn't have done that right. That can't be how it's supposed to go. Post. You think I did hours, then minutes there for 2? Okay, let's try counting it again. Starting from the beginning, which should be P, because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yes, it is P. Then 620, so okay, yeah, actually you're right. I did go in reverse that time, didn't I? I have to start with 20, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, then back 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is O, then 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which is U, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is poor. Okay. Yeah, okay, so poor does seem like a much more likely answer than POSP or PABST. Don't know why poor. It doesn't seem to have any relevance to what we're doing here. But let's try it out. Thank you, chat. You were correct. That was one piece. All right. Oh, Arloa, you meant that the letters of my acronym were on the board. Oh, yeah, that's true. They were. Did not have anything to do with the answer, though, unfortunately. Oh, that's right here, yeah. Okay, now we can finally leave this room. This puzzle room is now a solved puzzle room. We found it! It's always very satisfying to find it.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Alright.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
We're never the one to actually open those, are we? Someone else is always opening these. And it's always before we're able to get back to that warehouse.
Somebody else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
And then we're always all surprised about how someone else is opening this. Oh, is it Dio again? I guess we should probably just blame Dio.
Wait!
Oh yeah, Quark. Should we just leave him there?
The screen, it changed.
Oh.
The screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
Right, it's treating him, but it was not able to actually cure him. But it did say it was able to slow down his symptoms. Oh, wait, what? Oh, this is probably the plants, right? Wait, no, those timestamps are far too far apart. Couldn't be the plants. So I guess it's saying that there were subjects in these pods before we came in. Well, I mean, previously in the game, there was some confusion about when exactly this was all taking place, and how it was that different people remembered being kidnapped on different days.
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep. Well, 3 people, actually. 1 for each pod. They all say the same thing, see? Yeah.
Don't know how much earlier. So I guess that's +1.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh? Don't ask me. How am I supposed to know that? All it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been. And this bit, where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me. What? Yeah, that is weird.
What's more weird is that they're apparently seeing this text on that screen when we can see that it looks like just gibberish. I don't know why they think they're reading this. It's clearly not what's on there.
Why not? Wouldn't that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way? Maybe he wanted us to see the records.
I don't think we can really make any predictions on why Zero is doing what Zero does. We really don't have anywhere close enough information to try to figure that out. He does drop hints.
Could it all be a trick?
Or she drops hints, who can say?
All of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
That's also a possibility. Is that really past... Would you really not put that past Zero to just have that as a joke?
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible. Right? Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of something.
Yeah, maybe someone back at the AB room.
Yeah, and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
Yeah, he seems alright in there. Let's go. Alright, so I wonder if they even give us the option of betraying Quark. Be interesting to see.
It looks just like the other one. Hey, could you show me that map? Yeah, I thought so. This one is right under the floor A warehouse. Oh, are those? And there are 3 of them. I knew it. These are chromatic doors. See? They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others. Yeah.
Well, pretty soon is relative.
Well, we might not have to.
I'm sure there's plenty of exposition between then and now.
We both have 6 BP right now. We're a pair, right? And who's our opponent? Exactly. But he's in the pod right now, so...
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Oh yeah, she's saying that.
Weren't you planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups. Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny. So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Clover's such a scumbag.
Wait, you're serious? You were really going to pick Ally? Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next round. For all we know, there might not even be a next round.
Well, if you want to take it from that perspective, you don't even know that we'll be able to leave when we get 9 points. If you're going to assume everything Zero said might be a lie.
There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right? Dio, K, and Phi.
That's true.
What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
I already know what happens if Phi gets 9 points. I speak Latin at her and convince her not to leave.
Why not? Don't even think about that.
Well, I mean, Clover, if you're okay with leaving right now, that kind of implies that we would leave Alice behind.
Then Alice has to vote betray. But if Dio chooses ally, then Kay would have 9 BP.
You know, I don't know if we have too much to worry about in terms of Dio picking ally.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If Kay gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
That's true, Clover. It's not necessarily the case.
Do you still have that axe?
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
No. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
So you think that Kay will stay here, even if he gets enough points to leave?
We can make sure he stays here.
+1.
No, it's not. Fine.
Okay, it sounds like we're going back to the warehouse to play the next AB game, and it's been a half an hour, so I think that means that it's time for a little break. Be back in a few minutes to continue on with Virtue's Last Reward, to play the next AB game, and see if we ally or betray a defenseless, comatose child. Which one will we pick? And I think Tenmyoji's, trust in Clover might be a little bit displaced. Maybe just a little. Does take a little while to get there, I guess. Okay, now we're back in Warehouse A.
Clover.
Alice is so happy to see Clover again, and will be so happy to see Alice again in a few minutes. Be right back.